As Middle East conflict rages, Iran quietly gave this NATO nation special passage. After allegedly firing missiles that NATO shot down over Turkey, is Tehran now trying to appease Ankara? Did Tehran switch gears by sending a possible peace signal at sea after firing missiles towards Turkey? Iran has sealed the Strait of Hormuz for most tankers, yet a Turkish-owned vessel was allowed to pass. What message is Iran sending? As the Strait of Hormuz remains closed amid the war, reports say Turkey appears to be getting special treatment from Tehran. A Turkish-owned ship was allowed to pass through the strait after receiving explicit approval from Iranian authorities, despite the broader closure. Turkey's Transport Minister Abdulkadir Uraloğlu confirmed the ship's passage on March 13 in comments to local media. Uraloğlu said the vessel was one of 15 Turkish-owned ships waiting near Iran, with the others still anchored as talks with Tehran continue. Abdulkadir Uraloğlu said, quote, 15 ships were there. We obtained permission from the Iranian authorities for one of them, which had used an Iranian port, and it passed. Unquote. This exception came even as Iran threatened to attack any vessel attempting to transit the strait without its permission. At least 6 vessels were targeted in the Persian Gulf and Strait of Hormuz on March the 11th and 12th, according to Iranian and Western reports. The Ankara-linked ship was allowed through even though Iran had earlier fired ballistic missiles toward Turkey, some of which were intercepted by NATO defenses. Sirens were reportedly heard on the morning of March 13 around NATO's Incirlik air base in Turkey, following fresh missile interception reports. Iran is alleged to have fired a missile toward the base area, which was intercepted before impact by NATO forces, according to open-source reporting. Incirlik air base is known to house U.S. nuclear weapons under NATO's nuclear sharing agreement. Estimates suggest between 20 and 50 B-61 nuclear bombs are stored in underground vaults at the base. Earlier, Turkish President Recep Tayyip Erdogan had publicly called for an end to the Iran war before the entire region was set ablaze, urging de-escalation.
We can already see that if this meaningless, lawless, and unrestrained war continues, there will be further loss of life and property, and the cost to the global economy will grow even heavier. As Turkey, we are not a country that remains indifferent to crises around us, nor one that turns its back on its friends and brothers in times of crisis. This war must be stopped before it escalates further and sets the entire region ablaze. If diplomacy is given a chance, this can certainly be achieved. We are patiently continuing our initiatives to return to the table, to negotiations, and to bring diplomacy back into play. Given the sensitivity of the process we are in, we are speaking very carefully and choosing our words with great care. We are acting with utmost caution in order to keep Turkey on its course and protect it from the fires surrounding it. We are also taking the necessary precautions against bloody scenarios that some seek to stage in our region, particularly sectarian conflict. Just as with the entire region, we have never looked, and do not look, at the brotherly people of Iran as this one is Shiite, this one is Sunni, this one is Turkish, this one is Kurdish. For us there are not Turks, Kurds, Arabs, Shiites, or Sunnis. There are only human beings. We must absolutely not fall for the game of the Zionist network of massacres that seeks to hit one bird with another's stone. We are not in pursuit of adventure, and certainly not in pursuit of tension. We stand for peace and stability prevailing in every corner of our region. Whoever they may be, we have no designs on the sovereignty of any country. But if anyone sets their sights on our lands and seeks adventure, we will not hesitate to say, bring it on.